When you pull into most craft distilleries, you don't normally see the rickhouse. And if you do, it's usually a nondescript building. But at MB Roland, it's a centerpiece and tells a story from the moment you lay eyes on it. In this episode, we talk with Paul and Mary Beth of MB Roland about their rickhouse, aging, and all things bourbon barrels. Welcome to this episode of the Great American Whiskey Cookers. I'm here in Pembroke, Kentucky at MB Roland Distillery, and I'm talking with Mary Beth and Paul Tomaszewski. I got the name right,
Good
right?
job.
Yeah, see? Been practicing. Ever since he told me how to say his name, I've been practicing. We're in the rickhouse, and pulling in here to your guys' distillery, it's absolutely beautiful, and there's this mural on the side of your rickhouse. Tell me about this mural on the side, and how did you come up with it? Why do you have this big mural? It's really cool.
Thank you. Well, honestly, you've got these little groups, local groups for small towns and stuff. And I was scrolling through our local group in Hopkinsville, and I saw this one guy that had done some amazing murals in a small scale format on some folks' garages. And he was like, look, if anybody needs something painted, I'm your guy. So I reached out to him, and it comes to find out that he's actually an internationally known worldwide body painter as well.
Body painter.
Body painter, yeah.
So we're talking like on the skin?
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it's really, honestly, he's so talented and he's won so many awards, but he also translated that into murals that, folks could use for advertisement. And so, of course, ours is a former Amish dairy farm. There wasn't a lot of pizzazz for our facility. So when we had the new rickhouse built and we've got the main highway running in front of us, we were like, that'd be perfect to do something like that on the side. We didn't anticipate doing it on the scale that it is, but when he got a hold of the project, his name is Brad De La Torre. Let's go ahead and give him the credit for it because he's great.
By all means.
But when he got a hold of the project and I had told him what the vision was, and honestly, it was a moderately simple vision. We were thinking of, a bottle pouring into a glass that somebody could, take photos at. Well, by the time he was finished, he had the entire building mapped out.
What do you think when you saw the plan for it?
It was a lot more involved than we had initially thought about. Yeah. But it looks great, so we're very happy.
Yeah.
It does look great.
Yeah.
And how long has it been on there? I'm just curious.
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. It took him about 4 to 6 months approximately to finish it.
In between weather, obviously.
Yeah. This is a new rickhouse, right? Or a fairly new rickhouse. How long has it been here?
About 2.5 years.
So it's really new, right? And I notice you're using a metal racking system as opposed to the traditional Kentucky wood racking system. Conscious decision or just kind of economy of scale?
Long-term durability.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, barrels are on the side just like any Kentucky warehouse. We felt that was the most important thing to really do that way. But it really doesn't make a big difference if the barrels are sitting on wood or metal, and might as well use some of the technology we have now to make this something that we don't have to worry about wood rot or beetles or anything like that can get into barrel aging warehouses. And barrel aging, your wood built barrel aging warehouses are tried and true, but very, very old technology.
Yeah.
And we're not building a 50,000 barrel warehouse. This will hold about 5,000 barrels. So a little bit of a different mindset. Didn't need the whole building tied together necessarily.
Right. And I notice you have 2 different levels. There's 3 barrels, or it's stacked 3 high on this level. And is it 3 high on the second level as well?
Right now it is, and we can add a little bit more if we wanted to, yeah.
And you said about 5,000 barrels is what this will hold currently. And if you can't already tell, and you can see our shirts kind of blowing in the wind, there's a garage door on one side and a big garage door on the other side. So I'm assuming, and there's windows on the sides and they're already open. So you must open it up and let the airflow come through, right? And it's just gorgeous, even though it's raining here right now in Kentucky. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, so there's birds flying through here and everything. But it's this gorgeous breeze coming through here and just helping the whiskey move, right?
Yeah, we call it the wind tunnel, is kind of strategically in between the stack of barrels to keep the airflow consistent.
Yeah.
It really, even though there's only 5,000 barrels in here, everything about aging is getting that temperature, that airflow up and down on a daily, weekly, seasonal basis. And this is kind of unique in that certain days you'll stand here and it is a wind tunnel and you're getting blown like an airplane in a wind tunnel or something like that.
Let's talk barrels real quick. Because as I walked around your rack house and kind of looked around, I see 53-gallon barrels, and I also see some smaller barrels. So, and I'm assuming that has to do with the decision in the distilling process as to what you were doing at that point in time. We'll come back to that. But where are you getting your barrels from? How long are you aging? What's the char level of your barrels? Any of that you're willing to tell me?
We've got the two different sizes, 53s and 25s. And not really filling a whole lot of 25s anymore other than used barrels when we dump them for other products. But the 53s are cost about the same as the 25, so just economics, it makes a lot of sense to stick with 53s if you can.
I get that.
And we get ours from Kelvin Cooperage. They're out of Louisville and all wood fired, a little bit different than your gas fired standard barrels that are in the industry. So
right.
I like to think that helps with flavor. Them being wood fired by the white oak that they use from making them, they use that for scraps for charring everything.
And so what's your char level that you're putting on them?
Char number 4 on everything. We've played around with a number 3 a little bit, and there's not enough of a difference to really make not to make a big difference.
Right.
But more caramelization of the wood sugars, more char to work with on the spirit going in and out of the wood and everything. And that's kind of the standard in the industry, of course. Most people are using a number 4 char.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so angel share, real quick. Whiskey geeks, they all want to ask this question, right? What's your angel share? So what is it? Do you know?
Because of the consistency of aging with the airflow that we get, and you don't have, I always think of like a 20 or 50 or however many tens of thousands of barrels in a warehouse, as a mass.
Yeah.
And you've got your interior and lower barrels that artificially age slower. Our barrels are kind of more consistent because of smaller warehouse, good consistent airflow with this tunnel right here. But
like it's what, like 15% the first year and then 3% year after?
It's going to be your greater amount the first year because you're soaking into the wood, about 10%, kind of standard in the industry, maybe 12%.
Okay.
And then our angel share, I would say, is a little bit more than the average because of that consistency of aging. So instead of your 3 to 5%, we might be 4 to 6%, something like that.
Is there a typical aging number that you're kind of going for? Are you bottling stuff at 2 years? Is everything 4 years and older, or 6 years? What's your kind of typical aging profile?
Our minimum is typically 4 years, especially on 53s. If we're dumping 25s, not that many at this point, but they might be 3 years old. But 53s are minimum 4, and we've got a product that's 5 years old, and then we'll bottle single barrels older than that, 6, 7, 8 years as well.
Sure.
And we'll keep getting a little older, but when you're aging in this type of environment and you don't have that artificial slowdown on certain barrels, that 5 to 8 year mark is kind of where you want to be. Yeah, once you get past that, it's going to start getting overly woody. And I've had some very old whiskey, old bourbons that I like, but a lot of them are to me very woody and starting to lose the sweetness from the grain aspects of the whiskey. So from a balance standpoint, 5 to 8 years is that zone for us.
And also the area we're in, it tends to be a little bit more of a warmer climate. So it does affect the bourbon in a nice way, actually.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well,
Delicious.
Since we're right by Tennessee, we kind of lean south.
Sure, so yeah.
A little bit more humidity here too.
Fantastic. All right, so if somebody wants to find your whiskey, if they want to order it, if they want to come here, how do they find you and how do they get in touch with you?
We're all over the socials, Facebook, Instagram, X on that one. And then, of course, you can find us on Google. Our website is mbroland.com. You can order online, in-state or out-of-state, depending on the state laws, whether or not they allow shipping of spirits into it.
Okay.
So.
And they can just check on our site, and we list on there the states we cannot ship to, but it's only a few.
Fantastic. You can find us at greatamericawhiskeycookers.com. Like us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go to Patreon, become a member, see some behind the scenes stuff, get access to some fun stuff. Until next time, if you can't be good at it. See ya. We're being interrupted. There's a worker actually coming up who wants to do work, and we're sitting here playing around.
Y'all get ready to get started.
We are. We're filming.
No, come here. No, come here. You're in the shot now, so we've got to introduce you. Who are you, and what do you do?
I'm Greg Miller. I'm the processing manager here.
Okay. Processing manager meaning what?
Everything.
I bottle all the product, make the flavored products, dump the barrels,
Ship it out.
deal with
Blend 'em.
distributors, blend them. Yeah.
So you're dealing with all of that stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So your day is
From here to a truck. That's Greg.
That's Greg. Yeah. Right? So your day's never boring.
No.
Let's put it that way, right?
No, it's always got something going on. Whatever I can do around here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too busy. I retired from the Army, and my wife.
Well, thank you for your service.
Got to get out of the house. And
The wife kissed you out of the house.
basically. Well, I traveled a lot in the Army, so she wasn't used to having me around all the time. And the day I said, I think I've watched all the YouTubes, she said, you got to go find something to do.
Oh my Lord.
So I'm here.
And so how long have you been here?
4 years or almost five. I guess
yeah.
in June it'll be 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's good job.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I won't keep you.
Thanks.
I'll let you get back to doing whatever. I'm sure there's stuff that you can kind of
Come
do.
back later and pull the barrels after y'all are done.
Okay, I was gonna say you didn't need a question answer.
No, it was for the stuff we're doing tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Text when we were done.